Welcome back to our Valentine's Day show. You know, dating can be tricky no matter the age or city you live in, but today we want to give hope and help to our singles in San Antonio. I want to welcome Melanie Shores. She's the director of matchmaking with Modern Mingle. Girl, this is so perfect. Our contestants, our bachelor, our bachelorette, they're going to be listening right now.
Yes.
But so is San Antonio. This is perfect for Valentine's Day. Tell me, what are the most common mistakes that daters make?
Yeah, so treating it like a job interview, sometimes people go in with their list of questions. They want to find out if this person is their person. And so you definitely want to not do that.
Okay.
You want to let that conversation flow naturally because then it just feels a little,
tense,
too tense,
then
too
you're
much.
both nervous, right?
Yes, it really does make you nervous.
Okay.
So that's one of them. Bringing up an ex, you definitely don't want to do that. They're going to think you're not over the him or her, so you definitely want to leave that conversation for another time way down the road.
Yep.
And then being negative, you definitely, that's just such a bummer. You really don't want to complain about the dating apps or dating or any of those things. So go in with a positive attitude.
Yeah, I was going to say, so what do you recommend? What could be the better option and outcome for someone's first date?
Yeah, you really want to focus on getting to know the person in front of you. Like, be very inquisitive, learn more about them. What are their likes? What are their dislikes? Find out what it is you have in common with that person.
Anything else you recommend for the first date, let's just say itself?
Yeah, the first date, definitely you want to go make it a casual. You don't want to make it a huge production just because that first date you really want to get to know the person and see if this is a viable candidate for you to pursue.
Definitely do not treat it like a job interview because then it's
definitely
just
not.
a little awkward.
Yes.
And you also don't go into looking for what's wrong. That's the big note to hit there.
Yes, because a lot of times people go in with that mindset of, is this person going to be for me? And let me check, again, that checklist. You don't want to do that. You want to, do I like this person? Do I have common interests with this person? Do I feel good around this person? If you focus on that and stay away from that negative mindset, you're going to find that you're going to let that connection grow.
Okay, I love that. Is there any other topics to stay away from?
The big ones are just, you know, the negativity, anything negative, an ex, finances, politics, all those things. Leave those behind.
Just have fun, right?
Have fun, yes. Get to know this person in front of you. Absolutely. Positivity breeds more positivity and it makes you more interesting and people want to be around you.
That's so true. Do you think it's okay to be like, I mean, everyone should be honest.
Yeah.
But if something is too personal, should you still reveal it?
Save it.
Save it, okay?
Save it, because even though you're going to want to know what happened with their last relationship, that's really like fourth or fifth date conversation. It's really not, because then they're thinking, oh, well, okay, so this what happened? Oh, and then you start opening a whole thing and it's just too much. Too much for the first date.
And you know, people change, experiences change, so that just because they went through something in the past doesn't mean it'll happen again, right?
They probably learned and grew from that as well.
Well, I know you know so much about singles in San Antonio specifically. You're a matchmaker yourself. Why is matchmaking beneficial for single people?
It's so beneficial because you're looking, you know, you get on these apps and you're people shopping. It's weird, right? You're just shopping for people. And so with matchmaking, we're going to sit down with you. We're going to get to know your likes, your dislikes, what your long-term goals are. We're going to meet and screen everyone. They're going to actually have a job and, you know, be exactly who they say they are. They're going to be single. So those are all really positive things. We're going to do background checks. So all you have to do is really get out there and have fun and go on your date.
And what I love is you guys literally know how people vibe.
Yeah.
So you'll know Sarah goes with bachelor number one, or you know, Michael goes with bachelor, number three, contestant number three. So you really can make a match.
Yeah.
You are Cupid in the flesh.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So how can someone find you guys, or what's the process to find a matchmaker?
Yeah, so go to modernmingle.com. We're going to reach out to you. We're going to set an appointment. You're going to come into our office. You're going to learn all about how we work, what we do. We're going to learn all about you, what your interests are, who you're looking for. But it's a fun process, and then we're going to get you out there and get you meeting and dating. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Do you think it's okay to be super specific about what you want, or should you be open to someone who's maybe not your typical person?
Yeah, I think you should be specific about values that you want and share, but I think you should be more open, because if you say, oh, this person has to be this tall and this person has to be, you're really missing out on so many great people that could be a good fit for you.
And what do you feel about age ranges for men and women? I feel like it's more common for women to date younger men, and you know, I feel like men date younger women as well, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Women date older men. Like, what is the golden rule for that?
I don't know that there is one. Everybody is so different in what they're looking for. And you may have someone who's in their 20s, but they're very mature for their age. And so they really vibe with someone who's much older, or versus someone who is very young and playful at heart, who really kind of vibes with somebody who's younger. So everybody's kind of in a different stage in where they are in life. And it's just going to kind of depend on that. And
on
their
the
personality.
person. I agree with you. I think that people should be open to those differences. Like, I think it's okay if the woman's older. I think it's okay
Yeah,
if the man is
absolutely.
older, or
Yeah.
vice versa. It's just like, how are you feeling, right? At the
Yeah.
end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. Does this person make you happy?
What has been the outcome, or the responses from some of your clients? I'm sure have they been married? Have they found?
Oh, absolutely. We've got a ton of success stories. We've got a ton of people in relationships and marriages and kids and all kinds of fun stuff. So it's why I get out of bed every morning.
I was going to ask you. You get to make it happen. What does
Yeah.
that feel like?
It's amazing. It's so amazing. It's so rewarding. It's so fulfilling just to meet someone and then I remember one of our first couples, and they came in single thinking they were not going to find someone, and now they're married, they have 2 kids, and it's just like, I remember that phone call when she said, I'm pregnant, and I'm like,
oh my.
Like, I just cried. I was so
You
excited.
did that.
Yes,
You did
yes,
that. That
it
is
was
so
amazing.
cool. My heart would be crying all the time.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh my gosh.
It's so awesome to get to change people's lives.
Well, thank you for
Yes.
being here. Hopefully you're going to change some people's lives in our
Absolutely.
audience. They just need to give you a call at 210-306-4477 or go to modernmingle.com. Can they ask for you specifically?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you for being with us today. It's going to be a great day in SA. So much love.